Yo, 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 what's happening? What's happening? Boss man, what's happening, baby? All right, he left immediately, boy. That boy didn't wait no damn time. Already, man, already. What's happening, everybody? What's happening? This that Friday night fight or flight Smackdown review. We appreciate everyone for joining us. We're glad to have a show tonight. We know we've been having difficulty lately getting the show going. It's because several reasons, we're gonna do our best to make sure that we keep a show going for you guys. Now, with that being said, we're gonna hey, Bird, man, what's happening, baby? What's up with you? You doing all right?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Had some technical difficulties or whatever. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm back now. And you know what time it is, man. It's Friday. Let's get this shit going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love to hear it, man. It's a great scene. I know the fans miss us, baby. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this Friday Night SmackDown review. So, right before we actually start with everything, y'all already know what time it is. We got my boy Bird. My boy Bird got that bird's eye view. Tell us something, Bird. Let us know something, baby.
You already know, man. I got a couple topics, man. It's kind of a sad one, you know. Yeah, things I'm gonna talk about is not nothing too good at all, in my opinion. We're gonna start off with my boy AJ Styles. I don't know if you guys know, but he will not be inducted in the TNA Hall of Fame. From my sources, it says it's WWE reasons, whatever. I solely think it has something to do with his injury that he has, whatever. That's really messed up to hear. Is TNA? You think when you say TNA, you think AJ Styles. Period. He helped put that show when it wasn't really getting no attention. Helped put that show on the map, in my opinion. So I really don't like that.
I heard why. I already heard why.
Go ahead. How you feel, man? Tell me.
So, reportedly, TNA and WWE were in talks about doing it, and they talked to AJ Styles about it. AJ Styles was the one who was like, while he's an active wrestler, he doesn't want to be inducted yet. So, like, as soon as he retire, he'll more likely go in like that year of his retirement when he's officially done.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
How you feel about all
that? Like you said, at first I was shocked that he wasn't getting inducted this year. But then when that report came out, a few things I saw it, and when he talked about it, he actually said himself, it's just because he don't want to be in as an active wrestler. So I can respect it. Some people want to be done when they're done. If he gets inducted to the Hall of Fame, that kind of indicates that he actually is going to retire soon. And we're not sure when he's going to retire. We think he may be soon, but AJ Styles is a freak of nature. So he can mess around and wrestle 10 more years. Or he can mess around and wrestle 1 more year. So shout out to AJ Styles, man. I'm glad they are inducting him, though. We know he is going in. So he's going to be in TNA and the Hall of Fame. That's major. Shout out to him.
Yep, man. Shout out to him. He deserves it, especially in TNA. If for some reason WWE doesn't put him in their Hall of Fame, which I don't see why not, TNA definitely has to put him in there. Well, that's it on AJ Styles. The next topic I have is also another bummer. I don't know if everybody knows, but Rhea Ripley is injured. The injury she suffered is legit. She suffered a right orbital fracture, and she is out indefinitely. So they wrote her off of TV. She's at the top. She's like white hot. This is a real big hit, in my opinion, because her being on TV is a real good thing for them. So then, she's definitely not going to be healed. Probably. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but for the grand opening of Raw on Netflix, hopefully she'll be healed to be on the show. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a real big hit. Hopefully she'll get well soon. We're gonna miss her. What do you feel about this?
You said it's an orbital, right? So that's like the eye or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
if it's I don't know the severity of it. I do remember them saying that. If it's like if it doesn't affect her seeing, like her actual vision, she should be fine. But like it probably take a month or two. She'll be fine by the time Netflix hit. She'll probably be time by the time Survivor Series hit. And I do remember they did write her off this past Tuesday. So shout out to her. Hopefully she gets well soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss seeing her on TV. Also, here's a little sneaky one I was gonna say. Cody Rhodes will be retiring at the age of 45. Yes, so all you Cody crybabies don't have that long because I believe he's 39, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. So he will be retiring at the age of 45. Yes. How do you feel about that?
I say we'll see when it happens. Because remember how long his dad wrestled? Remember how long Dustin is still wrestling? You know, it's kind of like wrestling that's in their blood. I think if he's in the right position to retire, like if he'd had this title and won it probably like 2 or 3 times maybe, and had some significant runs, and then like when he's about to retire, like if he has like an automatic backstage role in WWE or even AEW, for that matter of fact, then I think he may retire. But as long as the other two been wrestling, I don't know, man. I'm not sure about it. What's happening, bro? Good to see you, brother. Love you, man. But yeah, not sure, bro. Not sure at all. It's no, you know, I'm not sad or happy about it. You know, I'm kind of in the middle. Cody can wrestle, man. He can wrestle his ass off, and he pretty much just doing, you know, what they're throwing at him. And he would have never even had this title at WrestleMania if it wasn't an outcry for him to get it. You see what I'm saying? So we get what we asked for, pretty much. It is what it is. So, like I said, I'm on the fence about it. I'm not mad or sad. I don't think he's actually gonna do that.
And we will see. That was his. I was quoting his words. You know. So we'll see. Like you said, his family wrestled for a long time. You know, we didn't see wrestlers came back and retired numerous of times. So we were right about that. And finally, another breaking sad thing: Baron Corbin, Tegan Knox, and India Hartwell have been released from WWE. I don't really know how to feel about that. Baron Corbin, it was like, you know, a sad case in my opinion, because he was good, and the fact that they can't find anything for him, and it is just sad to see. The girls too, great, all 3 great talent. It's just sad to see when WWE don't have anything for people like them. Hopefully things will come around, you know, they'll come back and, you know, they'll have something for them to do. But as of right now, those 3 are released. What do you feel about that?
Pretty much like you said, I wasn't a big Keegan Knox fan, but I thought she could wrestle. I know she'll find work. Indy Hartwell can absolutely wrestle her ass off. She's been doing it since NXT. That was one of the more surprising ones, only because of how much they tried to, you know, they were putting her on TV. But I guess she really wasn't connecting too much. I personally think the heel run that they were doing, her and what's again, the women's speed champion, what's her name again? Definitely blank. It definitely blank.
I was just gonna say it.
But yeah, her. You know, she was tagging with her and they went heel, but that heel run didn't really the heel flip didn't really hit like that, because it was kind of a slow burn, but it was like, why is it a slow burn? Because right before they got called up to the main roster, they were heels in NXT. So it's like, I don't know. She just didn't connect too hard with the fans. Now, she can wrestle too, and she do look good as fuck. In the heart world, does look good, and she can wrestle. Let's get that out the way. But she was not connecting like that as a heel or as a face. And that's the only thing about getting called up from NXT. A lot of the talent that does actually get called up from NXT, they get let go. when the first rounds of cuts come, a lot of former NXT people get cut. Go, them two right there. I just said, Cameron Grimes. We all know Jack gone. Kiana James never even made her debut. You just saw on TV a couple times on Raw. You know, it's like it's very easy for the NXT people to get let go. You know, they get lost in the shuffle. So it's like some of them people, they probably stay in NXT on purpose. So it's like, hey, I get called up on your own. They may be it for me, and they're not wrong. It's very possible. So hopefully they'll find work. I hate that Corbin got let go because he pretty much did anything the company asked. When I say anything, he probably had like 7 different gimmicks. He probably done it about 10 years, maybe a little over. But he did like 10 different gimmicks. Happy Corbin, Sad Corbin, King Corbin, just regular long hair Corbin, this Corbin, the NXT Corbin, and whatever Corbin he was trying to do now. He changed it up a lot. And like I said, he did whatever they asked. He even retired Kurt Angle, which a lot of people are still mad about. But hey, he did it. That just showed how much they thought about him then for him to be Kurt Angle's last match. So shout out to Baron Corbin. I'm pretty sure when the 90th day clause goes up, he's gonna be somewhere TNA or AEW. Now I will say that his contract was expired. That's what that was. His contract got expired, and they just decided not to renew it. But yeah, the other two did get let go. So yeah, that's all on that. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, that concludes this episode of Bird's Eye View. Tune in next week where we take topics out of the wrestling world and we rant about it.
Hey, what's up, Bird? Hey, we appreciate that, Bird. That Bird's Eye View was great as usual. You always got the scoop on everything, and we appreciate you, my guy. Nah, they want to let it off. But appreciate you, boss.
It just came after the show tonight, motherfucker.
Right now, man.
Thanks, boss, man. Don't matter. As long as they're here.
Appreciate you anyway. But yeah, already, bro. Appreciate you, bro. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this show. So the first segment that we had on tonight's show, we had Nia Jax come out. Nia Jax is the reigning women's WWE champion at Crown Jewel. Her and Liv Morgan are gonna battle to be the first ever Crown Jewel women's champion. This first segment, she came out pretty much just bragging about how she got whatever she wanted in Saudi Arabia. Last time she became queen in the ring. This time she wants to be the Crown Jewel champion. She's just pretty much cutting a promo about her match coming up. She gets interrupted by Liv Morgan, of course, who also has Raquel Rodriguez and Mysterio with her. Now they come out there talking a little trash, and all of a sudden we hear Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton comes out with her briefcase, and she pretty much let them know, hey, I'm cashing in at Crown Jewel. Make no mistake, Liv don't get too comfortable. Then Nia kind of laughed a little bit, and then surprisingly, Tiffany finally said, hey, Nia, don't get too comfortable. I can cash in on you too. And Nia like, what you talking about? You know what I mean? She like shocked that she said that. But supposedly Tiffany told her later on, it was like, I only said that to keep Liv confused. Nothing, I'm not asking to cash in on you. That's what she say now. We never really know with WWE. Sometimes they can throw a plot twist in there. Now, during this promo that Tiffany was talking, she was like, hold on now, I may see something that may sweeten the pot. Hey, Liv, if I cash in and win that title, Dom, do you come with it? Bro, I was like, man, this boy Dom, boy, why I say he got the sauce? The boy got the sauce.
You got that
now,
sauce.
Now he got an X. So what? Prego, yeah.
No Prego.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now he got an X. You know what I mean? Who he might still talk to if he want to. He got to live the actual girlfriend. He can mess around and have Tiffany as a backup and he got a wife at home. This boy going off. This boy going off. This boy going off. Shout out to Dominic Mysterio. Shout out to that crazy mustache he got going, but hey, it's working for him. Now, with all that being said, Liv said something out the way to Tiffany. And right before they left out the ring, Tiffany punched Liv in the face. And then they got a referee out and they had a match. This match was pretty okay, not bad at all. It was kind of up and down a little bit. The best part to me, well, I thought the best part, I thought we were about to see that moonsault from Tiffany. She ended up not getting it in. She got rolled up by Liv for the win. Okay, that part was all right. The drama beforehand was more exciting to me than their actual match. Birdman, what you think about this match and the promos and drama before
it? I'm going to start off with the promo. The promo was good. It did what it was supposed to do, building up the match for tomorrow, which I think is going to be a good match. But Nia Jax, everybody knows how I feel about Nia Jax. I think that finally she's getting her due. She should get everything. She should get the belt tomorrow and everything, which I got her winning. But she should get the belt. She should have a lifelong run. It's overdue with her. Also, I love what they're doing with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Dominic Mysterio. That's a faction right there by themselves. Even though I know they're in the Judgment Day or whatever, but that can be their own faction right there by themselves, and it would be a real nice faction. It just everything is working. Everything is working how it's supposed to be. As far as the match, it was okay. It was an okay match. It was good to see Tiffany Stratton in the ring. She's really growing on me. She's a real good performer in the ring. I had my doubts about her at first, but now they're all gone. So she's a real good performer. So it's good now to see her in the ring and perform. So it did what it was supposed to do. Overall, it was good. Nice build up for everything that's going to happen tomorrow.
Cool. That's cool. So we haven't really got to talk much about the Raw stuff with this being a SmackDown show. So I'm glad to get your perspective on the Liv Morgan, Dominic, and Raquel Rodriguez situation. Because I have a completely different look at it. I don't like it. I don't like Dom with her. I think his fire has went down a little bit with being with her. He was way more hotter, and as far as popularity and crowd reaction, it was far more with Rhea. He's been with Liv, and it's not really, in my opinion, I just don't think it's hitting like it was. He's still over. Like he's still doing him, and he's still gonna be great no matter what he does. I just think Liv kind of dims people's light, and it's not like it's how her light is shining so much. I don't think Liv's good as far as a character. I know she can wrestle and all, but I always call her Mid Morgan just because I just didn't like how how she how I don't like how the stories around her are not as hot and as popular if you pay attention. Raquel Rodriguez came back, they pretty much threw her with Liv. Now it don't feel like she's as dominant, in my opinion. Like I already said what I feel about Dominic being with her. The Judgment Day, damn so not good with her. Like they're not the faction they were with Damian and Rhea at all. And now it's like the World Women's Championship, when it was Rhea, it was more prestigious, way more thought about. Now it's like, you kind of forget she got the belt sometimes. And I do at times, but then I have to remember, oh yeah, she still do got the belt because she only defended it against Rhea. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I hope they do improve on it and get it more interesting, the whole story and the whole thing with them. Because like you said, if they were their own thing by themselves outside of Judgment Day, they probably could do a few more things. But the fact that they're with Judgment Day and they're all supposed to be one big thing, it kind of hurts. And in my opinion, them going against the Terror Twins hurt. Because Damian used to dominate all of them by herself. by himself, and Rhea would come out and damn near dominate all of them by herself. So it's like Judgment Day don't hit like that no more. The tag team championship definitely don't hit like that no more. And it's just all just doesn't feel as connected. But hey, that's a Raw problem. But like I said, what you about to say, boss?
Can I just stop us for 1 second to get a quick word from my sponsors?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like I said, man, thank you. Shout out to all our sponsors, man. Passport, Republican Label, and Forever 21 Entertainment. If you all guys want to be a paid sponsor, with your ad ran 5 to 6 days a week, you can come right here to the FTW podcast, where we do more than just the ads. We actually, promoted that. Actually, like I said, on all platforms 5 6 days a week. And with that being said, we are now going to apply sponsors, and I'll get out you guys' way.
Down M13 through Genesee, I-75 is the home for me. Welcome to Saginaw, Saginaw, Saginaw. Down M13 through Genesee. Keep your focus, stack the millions. Rim boy, chuck and fly, throw it up, hold it down. Booking 1.75, traffic is going south. Pause in the yak town, credit max, it's on now. Mac the jacket 313, T-Pile 8 town. Cleveland, chiefin' with Kilo and Lala. Blowing green, drenching the bluegrass with 4 eyes. Me and Thug burning, flip burning, skirt no 22s, bro, Burt and Love Almighty. What's up, nigga? Tuned in, turned up, on go. Everything gon' go, nigga. Tuned in, turned up, on go.
And that was just a word from our sponsors, and I thank you guys. And once again, if you want to be a paid sponsor, just let us know, and I'm gonna continue to let our boy Rockenberg get back to the show.
Appreciate that, my guy. Thank you for being a paid sponsor to our sponsors. You guys, like we said, just inbox any one of us. Let us know that you got your own business, your own logo, whatever. You got your own brand you're trying to get out there. Let us know, man. We got deals we can give you. We got time we give on the show. 5 days a week is usually our show. So you're more likely we're gonna see your face 5 days a week. So just go ahead and inbox us, man, and we'll work with you with pricing and times and all that stuff. Just send us your stuff and we'll get back to you. Now that I said that, Bird, what I said about Judgment Day, and we're gonna get off on because it's a raw problem. But you tapped on it just a little bit. How you feel about that? And also, how do you also feel about this whole Crown Jewel Championship thing? Because I personally think it's bullshit and a waste of time. But what do you think about it?
I kind of feel the same way. I think it's a waste of time because it's only prestigious when it's around Crown Jewels, and they only gonna defend it like at Crown Jewel. So it's like, what's the purpose of having that belt? I mean, I guess they want, for Saudi people to have their own championship. I mean, I guess that's the only logic I can see. But besides that, it's like, okay, so they win the belt. Whoever win the belt, do they take it back to their show with them for the next show, or no, it makes no sense. I don't. It's for nothing. So it's basically like it's bragging rights with a little championship for that show, but whatever. So they could have just had it for bragging rights. Just could have left the belt out. It would have felt the same way, in my opinion. But that's how I feel about it. And as far as the little judgment thing, We're gonna leave that to Raw, like you said. So I'm not even gonna say anything about that. SmackDown only.
Okay. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Yeah, like you said, it's a bragging rights thing. And far as what I know, I think the Saudi Prince, I think he the one paid for that title and paid for to make them titles. And so of course WWE got okay, he paid for them and he paid to have them on TV. So we gotta marketing pretty much. I don't think it was their idea. I think it was idea thrown by them. So it is what it is. We're gonna get it. I'm interested in all the other matches, though. I don't care who wins either one of those matches. Personally, I want Gunther to win, and I want Nia to win. But I don't care if they lose. I'm still gonna think about them in the same light. You feel what I'm saying? Not gonna affect anything. But hey, it's all good. We're gonna get the matches where we want to see them or not, and it's frustrating, man. It's such a waste of time. There's so many more things that they could be doing, and to waste their time with this is like, why would they do it? But anyway, like I said, man, we're gonna go to the next thing and just worry about that later. Let them cook. Now, the next thing that we had. Oh, they were showing the relapse of not the relapse, but the re-showing of who is it again? Randy Orton asking Triple H for the match at Crown Jewel against Kevin Owens, and it showed that Triple H did give him the match. Now, afterward, we saw a message from Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens sent a personal message to WWE. He said he'd been calling Randy all week, and Randy hasn't picked up. And now he said he doesn't want to fight Randy. He doesn't want to hurt him. He looks up to him and he really admires him. But he said, "But you're making me do this because you chose a side. You know what I mean? You chose to stand with Cody, and of course, Cody with the bloodline. And Cody worked with with Roman. He worked with Roman. So hey, with all that being said, KO fed up, and we're finally getting this heel KO, and I freaking love it. You like the heel turn from KO, Bird?
Man, I love it. I actually think better worker is when he's a heel. Like I think he won a lot more championships, if not all his championships, when he was a heel. So this is gonna be good, and hopefully we get a real dangerous KO.
For sure, man. For sure. Yeah. Definitely will. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it as well. Now, the next thing we had Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly. We're gonna talk about the match. Now I got a small little point I want to point out right after the match. So the match was pretty good. They went back and forth. Kip and Kip and his partner, Pretty Deadly, they can wrestle their ass off. We already know Street Profits wrestle their ass off. But Pretty Deadly, man, when I say they showed their ass in this one, they had like 3 or 4 unique tag moves. They were in and out. They kept each other fresh until, around the end when they actually lost. Street Profits did win this match. With a little help from B-Fab, by the way. She was dressed up really good, and it looked like she's going to be getting back in action pretty soon. But like I said, they looked great. The match was great. I felt like it was like high energy. Either team could have won this. I'm just glad Street Profits didn't lose. I hate that Pretty Deadly did lose too, 'cause I really like them. But Street Profits deserve to win more because right now they don't need to be taking too many losses, especially with all the losses they took. And then Motor City Machine Guns came in and won the titles immediately. Oh, we're gonna hit on that later on too. But they came in and won the titles immediately. So of course they may feel a type of way about that Street Profits. So yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm glad they got the win. What do you think about this match, Bird?
Yeah, that match, it was okay. I'm glad the Street Profits got the win. For a minute, I actually thought they was gonna lose. I was gonna be pissed. It's also always good to see Pretty Deadly in the ring. Yeah, I agree with you. They can really wrestle their ass off. So I'm glad that Street Profit won because I was gonna be really upset if they would have lost because they're taking too many L's in my opinion. So it was an okay match.
All right, cool. So I wanted to get your opinion on this. Now, Montez Ford has been on social media, including Instagram and other outlets, other little interviews. One other interview, I forgot where it was from, but I know for a fact he did say this in one of the interviews. So on Instagram, after the Motion Machine Gun won the tag titles last week, um, who is it again? Montez Ford posted, them holding the titles or whatnot, and then he posted. Then right after he had the little moment between D Wade and his son, where D Wade's son looked up and D Wade was like this. And then right after he had a face of Woody, the actual Woody doll, actually taking off a mask and having his other face under it, laughing like he's evil and whatnot. So in my opinion, I think he's about to turn heel. Or if not just him, probably Street Profits gonna completely turn heel. Like athletes stay doing heel things. Last time they were with Bobby Lashley and they all were liked so good, so hard that they kept getting cheered. This time, if they have to do turn heel, they're gonna do real heel things and stay like that for a little bit. It actually might not just be a regular heel turn. It may be a singles heel turn. Cause he also stated in one of the interviews that he hates the fact of him and Dawkins being together and they're such a great tag team, but WWE is like not giving them the proper push. He's like, we get momentum, then they drop, then we go nowhere. We get momentum, then we go nowhere. It's like that's all they keep doing, and him and Dawkins are actually frustrated about it. So hopefully that he does something, man. Hopefully they do something about it. We've been waiting on it for so long. Do you want both of them to turn heel, or do you actually want Montez Ford to go on his little singles run, Bird?
To be honest, it don't matter to me. But if I had a choice, I would rather see the tag team heel run because when they was with Bobby Lashley and them, I actually liked it that I figured like okay they can really do something with them. I seen the same clippings. I really think somebody's turning heel. If not the whole team, he's turning heel. But I don't see why not. Why would you turn one heel and not the other? But I really think they finna slowly start to turn heel, and it's the right time too because there's no way the Motor Machine Gun should have won the titles that early.
Thank you.
Anyway, that's perfect setup for the Street Profits to turn heel and reclaim, gold.
Thank you, Bird. Thank you so much. Yo, I love the Motor City Machine Gun. Don't get me wrong. I think they're an excellent tag team, one of the best to ever do it. They should not have won the titles on their second fucking week on Raw, on Smackdown. That was absolute bullshit. If you want to count the whole time Street Profits been going against the Bloodline, not just the Bloodline, but like the whole tag team industry. The Street Profits have been doing it for a while. Hell, let's just count just the Bloodline. They were going against the Bloodline before DIY even got there. So they've been kind of filming them on and off for a long time. Why in the hell would they let Motor City Machine Guns come in on their second week at the tag title when Street Profits been trying for like 4 or 5 months now? It kind of made Motor City Machine Gun look good. Yes, true. But it absolutely made the rest of your tag teams look not that good. I didn't like it at all. So I'm glad you said that, Bird. And I hope they do like a New Day type of thing where the group can stay together. I actually like B5 with them. If she started getting the mic and talking a little more, I actually like her with them. So I hope they keep them together, and I hope they all turn heel, and I hope they do great. It's time to do it. So shout out to them boys, man. Hopefully they get everything done like they're supposed to. The next thing we had Nia and Tiffany Stratton talking backstage. That's when Tiffany kind of let her know, hey, I was just trying to confuse Liv about, casting in on you. I'm not gonna actually do it. While they were talking, they were interrupted by Bayley and Naomi. Now, Naomi kind of hinted towards challenging for that title. She said, hey, do me a favor and keep it warm. Me personally, I do want to see it. I'm glad Naomi getting an opportunity. but I know damn well they're not gonna let Naomi beat Nia Jax. That's not gonna happen. Should she? Eventually, yes. I wouldn't mind her being Nia Jax. But right now, Nia need to keep that title for at least till WrestleMania. At least. I don't think she should lose it a day before or in pay-per-view or a house show before, bar injury. If she doesn't get injured, they should keep it on her for sure. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting if it does happen. Now, the actual thing that we had next, the actual match we had next was Bayley and Naomi versus, get this, Tegan Knox, or not Tegan Knox, God dang, what's the girl name? Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Y'all, this is crazy. Indy Hartwell is in the match tonight, and she just got released earlier today. That's how you that's a dead giveaway that this show was recorded, because that was crazy to see. I didn't think that she had a match on the pre-record. I didn't see it. So seeing this and knowing she got released was crazy work. So this match was pretty okay though. It wasn't bad. I was fairly entertained by it. Like I said, Indy Hartwell was a really good wrestler. I hate that she got released.
Okay.
Naomi showed their thing.
So that was real, because I thought I was just high when I seen her in the ring. Why? How? I'm like, okay. But I'm not, yeah, I had to put two and two. Okay. My bad. You can continue.
Well, Bird, you funny. No, yeah, there was her last match of WWE. It was a tape. Like I said, the show's already pre-recorded tonight, because they're in Saudi Arabia right now, so it was already pre-recorded. So yeah, that's how they did it, man. That's how they did her last match, and I mean, it was it. She had a good match. She had a good showing. By the way, Bayley and Naomi did win. Thanks to Naomi, got the 1, 2, 3 with a little butt bomb move that she does, where she like runs at you full force, turns around and hit you in the face with the ass. She can do that special on me anytime.
It's called the rear end.
There you go, the rear end. Yeah, rear end me anytime. But yeah, it was a decent match. They got the win, and I'm happy for them. I just hate the fact that Indy's gone and they couldn't find them for. What do you think? What you thought about this whole match, Bird?
The match was okay. It just seemed like they always fighting each other to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but it was okay. We did what it was supposed to do. Bayley, it seems like they're trying to build her back up, but they don't ever know what to do with her. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. And it's always good to see Naomi.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to see what they're gonna do with Bayley, because they seen that making her a champion didn't work. I personally think I don't think she should go back to NXT, but I think at like house shows they should give her the mic and tell her, work the crowd. She needs better mic work. Her character by herself is just not interesting, and she don't got the mic work to get people interested. So shout out to her. Hopefully they do get it done. I just don't know what to expect. I think it's too soon to go back heel, but it seems like now they're gonna have to eventually turn it back heel, because this ain't really working like that. Or am I tripping, Bird?
No, you ain't tripping. It ain't really working like that. You're in the right ballpark.
Okay. I'll just make sure. But like I said, shout out to her, man. She's one of our LTW podcast is a big fan of Bayley. By the way, we know wrestling, and we know when something's not working. Like, yeah, Rey Mysterio, one of my favorites of all time. But I can't sit here and say that I ain't get tired of looking at him and Dominic all the time. You feel what I'm saying? When you know. So, like I said, hopefully they get together with her. We don't want to keep seeing her like slide down and eventually have like terrible matches or whatnot. So, They just need to get it together. Shout out to Bailey, and we're gonna move on from there. So next thing we have on the agenda, we had the actual. We have a review, pretty much a review of what happened with the Bloodline so far. With the past few weeks, as everyone should know by now, Jay was not with the Bloodline. OTC, the original tribal chief, came back. Then Jimmy came back and helped Roman. He's pretty much been the only one helping Roman. They all know they need help from someone else. They reached out to Jay. Jay was like, fuck y'all at first. Now he's kind of warming up to the idea of coming back because Solo came to Raw and cost him his Intercontinental title. Now in retaliation, Jay showed up last week and helped Motor City Machine Gun get the titles from the Bloodline. So with that being said, him and Jimmy are made up now. We already know. Monday they made up for it. Now, this week though, we didn't know how he was gonna react to Roman Reigns. So with that being said, Roman came out with Jimmy. They got to talking about Jimmy got to talking a little bit about how he needs to they need to make amends and squash the beef with Jay. Now, with that being said, it looked like Roman was about to get the mic and say something. But then, all of a sudden, we hear Jay Uso's music. It's just me, Us. Day one, it's just me, Us. So, we hear that, and the crowd goes crazy. They went crazy during his whole entrance. They did the bounce thing like 3 or 4 different times during his segment. So, his entrance. So, you can see on Roman's face, he's like slightly surprised about how big the ovation and reaction is, but at the same time he's proud too. Like you can just see it in his face. So when Jay got in the ring, he's like, "Hey, if we gonna do this, bro, let's get something straight. We not straight right now. We gonna do this. We all equals. You know what I mean? I'm not no yes man. I'm not no side guy. You know what I mean? It ain't you telling us what to do. You mess me up mentally, spiritually, and physically. So this time around, in order to get this thing out the way with Solo, you can't disrespect me at all." So with that being said, Roman Reigns finally got the mic, took a brief pause, then he hit that yeet. Crowd went crazy with that, and Jimmy went crazy too. It ended with all of them holding up the warm. So now we got the original OG Bloodline back together. What do you feel about this, Bird? Let me know something.
Man, that's finally. It took some time, but I knew they was gonna do it, man. It's on and popping from up here. The original Bloodline. It's man, chills, man, chills. They know what they're doing now. It's on and popping. I can't wait for the crown jewel.
I'm gonna say this, and this happened on Raw, but this is a SmackDown thing that happened on Raw. So they were Jay and Jimmy were confronted by Sammy on Raw, and Sammy like, "I need to talk to you alone, Jay." So he gets him alone. He's trying to tell him, "Hey, you don't need to go back. You're doing everything by yourself. You've done everything right. You don't need to go back to them. You don't need them at all." Pretty much trying to tell Jay to stay away from that Bloodline. And he pretty much told him, "Hey, man, you don't understand here. You're not family or whatnot." So that kind of hurt his feelings a little bit. So with that being said, he went back to Jimmy, and Jimmy asked how the talk go. Jimmy said, "Hey, I had to tell him he wasn't family." And Jimmy like, "Okay, cool." So, but then Jay was like, "Hey, you got to respect him a little more. When you wasn't around, Sammy had my back. You know, Sammy the one who stood up." So he was like, "You know what? I'll go talk to Sammy." Jimmy did whatnot. And Jay like, "No, don't go talk to him. Nothing good gonna come from that." So he's like, no, I'm just gonna talk. I promise you, I'm just gonna talk. He goes looking for him, he finds him, but when he does find him, he finds him in the parking lot talking to Solo Sikoa. So with that being said, I don't know what's gonna happen to Crown Jewel. I don't know if Sammy's gonna come in and interfere on behalf of Solo, because he don't like Roman. He's not a fan of Roman at all, the Sammy character right now. So we don't know if he's gonna do that or he's gonna decide to help his friend Jay. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like he's on both sides. Cause he never personally, Sammy never fell out with Solo. So all the damage he doing to the bloodline now, technically that helps Sammy. Sammy like shit, yeah, beat their ass. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Just keep Jay out of it, but fuck all the rest of them. You know what I mean? Cause they didn't have my back when I needed them. So technically, if Sammy came in and interfered and helped Solo win, would that still be a heel move? I don't know. Because they fucked him over. You feel what I'm saying? So what you think, bro?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what I was sitting here thinking. Sammy is, he is cool with Solo. And I was just sitting here thinking The Rock might make an appearance. Who knows? He might make an appearance and bring somebody else in the fold. We never know. They're full of surprises. So
I kind of thought about that, but one thing I did recognize, they haven't mentioned The Rock coming back in Bad Blood. Nobody in the bloodline has. They haven't said anything about it. And it's kind of weird. If somebody's about to come back after they just made an appearance, they usually would mention it. You know what I mean? Like, your other cousin came back. What he's gonna do? We'll worry about that when we get there. Something like that. You know what I mean? Them not even mention it. It kind of makes me think we might not see The Rock till like Royal Rumble or something. Or Survivor Series. We might not see him until Survivor Series. But we definitely, I definitely don't think he's coming back at Crown Jewel.
Yeah, it'd be just nice to see. I guess you're right.
My fault. I ain't even come to my fault. But yeah, for sure. All right. So we're gonna let them cook with that, man, and see what happens. The next thing we had on the agenda, we had the Motor City Machine Gun get interviewed by Byron in the back. Byron Saxton in the back. So they've been interviewed and asked about the tag title, how they feel about winning the tag title so soon. They got interrupted by A-Town Down Under, who is Austin and Grayson Waller. So with that being said, Grayson Waller pretty much invited them to come on the show next week. So they're gonna be on the Grayson Waller effect next week. We already gave our opinions on the Motor City Machine Gun win the titles. Like I said, I got nothing against them. I think they're great. They just shouldn't have won on their second week. It just pissed me off. But anyways, well, we know, right? We're gonna let WWE cook and just see how that goes. The next thing we had a fatal 4-way match. The fatal 4-way consists of Io Sky, Piper Niven, Last Legend, and Bianca Belair. This match will pretty much pick up some momentum for tomorrow. Cause next week, tomorrow it's gonna be a fatal 4-way with all those women and their tag partners for the tag titles tomorrow at Crown Jewel. I really like this match. I'm so happy of how Last Legend shined in this match. I felt like she really, really showed her stuff. She stood out. She even took down Jade Cargill at one point. Like, she stood out, and she actually almost picked up Piper, which showed me that she can pick up Piper. That's some real strength right there. I liked it. I liked everything about it. Io Scott picked up the win. I'm not mad about that at all. It was a good match to me. Good match. I think everybody got their shine in. They show how dominant they can be or how entertaining they can be. Io is just like a natural face. Like, she do not do heel stuff in the ring. She hyping up the crowd. She's saying, come on, yeah. Every time she do something, and it's actually exciting when she do it. So I like her a lot, man. This whole match was pretty good. Io picked up the win. I'm not mad at all. What do you think about this match and everything around it, Bird?
My bad. I'm sorry. Say it again. I hear that last part.
What do you think about this match, this fatal 4-way women's match, and everything around it?
Oh, this is a good match. I actually think this was a match of the night almost. Io Sky really showed her talent. What was the girl name? The Last Leslie. Yeah,
Last Leslie.
Yeah, she's nice. I think her and Jade Cargill will really put on a good match. Uh, she's nice in the ring. This match was good. Actually, like I said, I think it was match of the night in my opinion. But yeah, she really showed real good skill in the ring. And it's like that's my first time really like seeing her. So I was shocked. I'm like, wow. So yeah, real good match. Match of the night.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. This is part of match of the night. Yeah, Last Legend, she's improved a lot. She used to, not be as, like I said, ring aware, and it may be because she was in the ring with some veterans, and usually on NXT, she's in the ring with people who are not as I ain't gonna say as talented, not as experienced. You know what I mean? So, her being in the ring with three other veterans who all know what they're doing, I think they really made a difference. Like you said, they really gave her shine, bro. And I love that they really gave her some shine, and she really did her thing. She did not disappoint. Shout out to Last Legend. I think she's gonna be great. With anything that she does in WWE, pretty much. She's in for a good start so far. Now, Jordan, her tag partner, I'm not 100% sure about her. I haven't seen her wrestle in a while, so I don't know how much she's improved. But I know for a fact what we saw from Last Legend tonight, boy, she done came a long way. Long way. So shout out to her, man. I'm glad that we got to see it. Next thing we had the actual main event of the night. The main event was Imperium, who is Gunther and Luca Kaiser, versus Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Now, this wasn't a bad match either. Or that.
That was Cody Rhodes.
Boy, shut up. I hate you. This was a good match, man. It wasn't a bad match. I felt like both teams did their thing. It wasn't really no I didn't see any like botches or mess up or anything like that. It was pretty good flowing match. Cody and Randy, they look like they could be a pretty good tag team if they did on a regular basis. I doubt they do, but I was entertained by this match. Really entertained by this match. Actually, it was better than I actually thought it was gonna be, and nobody in the match is a slacker at all. All of them can go in the ring. So, by the way, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton did pick up the win. After they picked up the win, though, Randy Orton got attacked with a chair by Kevin Owens. And as Cody got down with the ropes to go help, then Gunther got him in that sleeper hole, and that's how they ended the night. Like, Gunther had that man in a vice lock. Like, he was not letting that man go. He was going to sleep in front of our eyes, and Randy was already on the ground from KO attacking him. Like I said, this is that heel KO. It's that heel KO. We got what we asked for. Now he going crazy or whatnot. So I liked the match. I liked everything after it. All the drama and everything pursued it. It was nice to me. What do you think about everything in this match and after the match, Bird?
Good match. Good match. The drama surrounded, great. I really think Randy Orton, I don't know if you've seen the little Easter eggs, but throughout the night with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, but Randy Orton is coming after that title pretty soon. He keep eyeing it and touching it and so that'd be great. But yeah, tag team was good. Gunther, he's really good. He's white hot right now, so I actually have him winning the belt, the little whatever they want to call it, the belt or whatever tomorrow. So, but anyway, yeah, great match. And as far as Kevin Owens attacking Randy Orton after the match, I believe that was perfect because you kind of forgot about Kevin Owens for a minute, and then he just come out the blue and then attack Randy Orton.
Cracking too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if I was him, I would have hit Cody Rhodes. Then I would let Gunther put him to sleep. But yeah, it was a good match. Good match. did what it's supposed to do.
Yes, sir. I mean, they did stare each other down, so it looked like he was ready for Cody to try to lunge at him, and then he probably would have hit him. But Gunther already had it. Gunther already took him down beforehand. He said, "If anybody taking it down, it's me." So yeah, nice match, nice everything, man. Hey, y'all. Guess what? That's the end of the show tonight. Y'all enjoy yourselves. We know we enjoyed ourselves. We really enjoyed being here tonight with y'all. Like I said last week, we didn't get to it. We sincerely apologize about it, and we would do better at giving y'all a show every single week. Now, tonight, like I said, it was pretty action-packed. It wasn't really too many boring moments. We thank you all for joining us. Tonight's Friday Night Smackdown review. Tomorrow we got the Crown Jewel. We got Crown Jewel tomorrow. After Crown Jewel, we are going to do a post show for Crown Jewel, so stay tuned to that. Monday, we got the Get Busy Raw review with yours truly, and MTG Gaming usually there whenever you can, and Boss Man for sure is going to be on there. Tuesday night, we got the Get Little review for NXT. Wednesday, we got the Mad Family review for AEW. I'm sorry, and Thursday, we got the review for TNA, the Lockup Lounge, which usually have MTG, Famous B, and Wiki whenever he can. So, also this next Sunday, by the way, this coming up Sunday, me and Boss Man do have a booking in Dallas. We will be in Dallas where Boss Man will be doing his thing, and I will be his manager. I may have a match, not 100% sure, but we are both booked there. So, keep an eye on us for North Texas Wrestling. We appreciate everyone for joining us. Bird, you got anything else you want to say before we get out of here? Nope.
Say it again. My headphones keep going in and out.
I was just saying everything that we got planned in all the shows, and I was asking, did you have anything to say before we head out?
No, nothing but thanks to fans, and thank everybody for tuning in weekly. Apologize that we haven't been coming on, the past couple of weeks, technical difficulties, but we'll be working on that. And just for everybody to remember that we are nothing without them. So appreciate everybody tuning in with us every week, and yeah, that's it.
Love you too, bro. We sure appreciate it. Oh, by the way, I want to go out. I don't have my other phone right now, but my boy Mookie, he wanted me. He last time I saw him, he be like, "Hey man, I be coming on there. You don't never say nothing about it." I was like, "You do on Instagram?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm sorry, man. My fault. Sometimes I have my other phone. Sometimes I don't." But if Mookie, if you did watch tonight, man, shout out to you. Appreciate you for watching. Also, we had a surprise in the crowd. Oh, she just commented. What's up, Reptar? I was just about to mention you. Miss Reptar was at this show tonight. She was at the show, a pre-recorded show. And she said, did we see her in the crowd? Now, me personally, I didn't see her on TV, but the crowd is big. So shout out to Reptar, the part of the FTW gang. We love you much, girl. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys be great, be awesome. And that is all, folks.
Peace.
Yeet. They ain't not saying. No yeet.